Yo, what's going on, everyone? We're playing some late night Platinum Kaizo today. Let me get all this set up. I'm just so addicted. You know how it is. Let me. Just gotta get some music going. This works. Okay. That's fine. You know what? Yeah, this works actually. We're still manipulating our Piplup here. And we're just gonna get a good run. We're gonna get a female Burmese. We're gonna get Wormadam. We're gonna get some just goated Pokemon here. And we're gonna have a good run. You know, if everything goes super well, we could even get to like Mars tonight. You guys think that's actually gonna happen? I mean, probably not. Probably not. Let me. Sorry, I just gotta change one thing on here. All right. Now we should be nice and live and going. All right, yeah. Awesome. Like I said, we're still manipulating Piplup, but we're just looking for some juicy encounters. All right, I didn't accidentally press B. I tried to. Well, I guess I'm not manipulating this Piplup. Timid. It's actually not a bad Piplup. But I just pressed too fast through it. I can't believe I'm so addicted that I'm playing at 10:30 at night. We're just in it today. I did change like one setting on my emulator and now it looks like it's running like way faster for no reason. All right. Let's save here and then I'll reopen with Lua. Let me run this as the correct time and we can do our Piplup manip. Oh, yeah, there we go. Jeez, that is fast. The speed up is real fast. Alright, I'll just wait for normal time. I need 17:18 for my delay that's in the bottom screen there. 17:18. Press A on that. And then we just need the correct frame. We need 97. Okay. Let's get 97 first try. 96. 98. Okay. That's a reset. What happened to my Lua? Did I do something to get rid of it? Huh, weird. I don't think I've ever done that before. Okay, 17:18. Okay, correct seed. Oh, I didn't reset this, did I? Yeah, we just hit 98. I keep forgetting. I always have to just reset the whole thing. I hate how every time you have to go touch the center of the Pokeball over there, it just makes it a little bit more annoying. I can't just spam my buttons. Fine. It's fine. I am a little bit tired tonight, so hopefully we have still a nice, decent length stream. But I really just want to get a Roark run. I want to get something past Roark. Okay, 17, 18. Is B7 what we're looking for? No, B6. I don't know how I missed it that time. I must have just clicked it too fast or something. 17, 18. Why am I hitting? Oh, I understand. Something weird happened. If you go new game and then go back, then this should get my delay right. I've never actually seen that happen, but I saw it in a tutorial. Yeah, there we go. All right, let's hit our frame 97. Okay. Come on, 93, 94, 95, 97, 97, 96, 97. Beautiful. All right, this Piplup should be my naive juicer Piplup. Beautiful. All right, just easy pound through this guy. Didn't take too long to get my Piplup. It's so worth it just to have more of a like saver strategy on Roark. Just have more options for it. I'm gonna do that and then this. Let's grab my rare candies. I feel like I've been forgetting these so much recently. And then I will just rare candy. Okay, let's get our 202 encounter. Man, this is going way faster today. Yeah. We'll go Pongo today. Always different penguin names. You know, maybe we can get through this in less than an hour and a half if we're super duper zoom in with these settings. Or maybe I'll just press buttons way too fast. Okay, give me something good. Okay, Sentret's good. And I can barely even see what move they're using on me. Okay, we're gonna need to catch you. Okay, there we go. We were absolutely zooming through. Those battles go super fast. Luckily, in the early game here, it's not that important to be seeing what's going on. But yeah, the encounter's not too bad. Yeah, it's almost impossible to tell what's going on, honestly. Maybe I'll lower it down to our old settings. But for now, we can just zoom through this. Metal Claw over Pound. Damn, that's my female Burmy that I really wanted. Pex. Peck. Okay. Okay, no evolution. It is very nice for spamming through this dialogue, though. Look how quick we just spam all through all that. Easy. Okay, let's grab my my stray cat. We're hoping for Skitty like always. We do get Skitty. Awesome. Skitty, then we'll grab our old rod. Then we'll go trainer school. Grab all these orange berries. Talk to Barry. And then Toxic TM as well. We do not want to miss on that. We basically need it for Roark. And I'll grab rare candies from you as well. And we can finally go get some encounters. Now that we have that dupe. Okay. Get Igglybuff down here. That's pretty tough. Yeah. Okay. We'll make do. It can work. Okay, love disc here, which is expected. We really want some good stuff over here. This is where it matters. Verity Lakefront is kind of like a mid encounters all around. Mareep's not really that great. Mareep's really not that great, but our Twin Leaf Town encounter can be really good. Okay, let me heal my Pokemon. This can be Delibird and friends. You know, I'm going to go over here. We want to get the Honey Tree encounter. Oh, geez. Never seen that before. We really want to get Honey Tree. Okay, maybe I will have to change stuff. But we don't get Honey Tree. We get Delibird, though. I'm not going to complain about Delibird. Okay. Twin Leaf, what do we get? Okay, Mime Jr. Not terrible. Not great. Could have been far-fetched. Okay, I'm going to do this real quick. I'm going to change my settings back from what I did earlier. Okay. Yeah, now we're at our normal speed up, and we shouldn't have those visual glitches. It does feel slow now after what we just had, though. And honestly, maybe a little bit choppier, but it doesn't matter. Okay, we'll check out... no, actually, before we check out my Pokemon, I'll go get my other one. We had some interesting encounters earlier today. We had a Squirtle and a Slowpoke up here, and none of those runs really did too much. No Love Disc, that's dupes. We get the Goldeen, which, I mean, is way higher percent than the other two. And it's a good Pokemon. It has usage on, like, Mars and even in Gardenia. It's a solid Pokemon. If you get good attack on it, it's really good. Like, I would love to get Adamant 31 IVs on that thing. Yeah, we'll check out these guys. Shady is quirky with good IVs all around. I'm happy about that. Lax on you. Low special attack. I would have really liked that if the attack and special were switched. Then Calm on you. So minus attack, but high IV on it is not terrible. And then Party Pokemon. We already know about my Penguin. Naughty Nature. That's plus attack. With low attack IV, but it is plus attack and great IVs besides that. Skid. Sorry about that. This is Hasty. Mid. Very mid. Lonely on you with good good stats. I mean, just happens to always have good stats on those. 31 special attacks really good for you. And then modest, like I can't complain with those. I really can't. For the most part, actually pretty solid. Okay, we'll grab a sing over present. Honestly, I'll probably put Delibird on the team over this guy anyways. But we can get a couple more encounters after 3 battles. And these are the encounters that more so shape the early game. Okay, we'll get Delibird, like I said. And this, with its stats and adaptability, does just kind of clear through a lot of stuff early on. At least I hope so. Shellos almost just straight up dies. I mean, yeah, we just solo this battle. I'll even just potion you up for this. This is triple waters. Probably the scarier early game battle. Okay, never mind. Not that scary when we just eat those hits. We'll stay in. Yeah, we just crit you. This one is typically not too bad. Okay, quick attack. Okay, Meowth. Let's go Just water pulse twice. Beautiful. Okay, let's get our encounters here then. Come on. Okay, C-Dot is honestly pretty mid. I never enjoy having this guy, honestly. And then here, Sandshrews good. Sandshrews a very good encounter. Yeah, no complaints about Sandshrew at all. It is definitely very helpful. Yeah, let's deposit Mareep here. And then I'll check the IVs on these guys. Your calm nature with bad IVs. You have solid with gentle. Yeah, I'm very happy with the IVs on you. Let's level you up a little bit, and then we can go do the clowns. Make a dig. This first clown trainer is always the worst because the curse penny. But should be no problem for me today. We'll see. Okay. I'm just going to go straight out to Lamb, and I'm going to sing. Okay. Okay, you do just switch, which I like. I like it when they do that for their natural cure AI. Okay, come on. Beautiful. Simba, you're the goat. We'll just potion these guys up. We got Pichu. This is the first Pokemon of the next guy. Easy dig. Static is fine. I'll just go Pongo. Easy Metal Claw, and then we'll just bubble you. Safeguard is chill. Alright, perfect. And then I'm not going to need those Pokemon here. Right? Snubble. Even through Reflect. Honestly, that's solid damage. I'll just go Love Disc though. Never mind. Baton Pass. Okay. Memento. That's basically boom. This might be Lovely Kiss. Yeah. Amnesia's annoying. Jeez, and you crit me too. Okay, we'll go Lamb. Attack order's fine. Dark Pulse. Getting scarier. And Ingrain too. Rolling Kick. Kinesis. Okay, that's scary. Okay, its Toss is fine. Okay. We're good. No issues there. Just a little bit of a scare from that guy. Okay. Now we got Barry 2. And then, you know, another encounter. Another chance at greatness. Okay. We're going to lead Love Disc. Aqua Ring. Yes, please. This should be good enough to beat them. Hopefully. I mean, always Water Pulse to get 50% off. Okay, we get Static, which sucks. Turtwig, I just go Shady. Slack Off comes out. I actually think Shady probably lives a Crush Claw, right? I guess I could export just to be safe. I'm just going to check. Slack Off versus Delibird. I take 28 max. So yeah, as long as I don't get like super crit. Okay, we get the freeze, so we don't have to worry about it. Talo. I mean, I outspeed Talo, don't I? Yeah. Yeah, no protect for you. Apom, I'll just switch out here. What's left? Mankey? Yeah. Big damage. U-turn's fine. Get my own fake out off on you. Okay, pretty easy there. It helps when your Delibird is just super duper clutch. But levels are becoming kind of a thing, so let's deposit at least Pongo. I'll bring you. Let's get our encounter here. We want something good, honestly. Gulpin's fine. It's a natural toxic user that I can use against Shuckle. Not like the best encounter, but I will take it. Trico. We'll do this. Whismer. This guy's a threat. Our crit doesn't kill. Totodile, we got D. And I'll use Sheepy. Bah Humbug. Okay. You are gonna start with Chikorita. We'll just Secret Power Okoe, right? Maybe. Okay, definitely not through Reflect. Torchic. I mean, I guess we go back to this. Rat. Nice, you hit yourself. That rat's such a demon, man. I'm not gonna get mirror coated. Awesome. Okay. Man, we could have got Slack off there. I still haven't gotten that as an encounter ever. I've gotten a lot of the encounters at some point or another. Slack off is one of those that I still haven't. Delibird can probably go through all these stupid guys. I'm gonna try Sentret. Okay, really? I'm gonna see how much work Sentret can do, and then Delibird can clean. I mean, they do a lot to me. Cascoon. I should kill. Yeah. We'll go Shady now. And just Gust, yeah. Adaptability Gust is just goated. Somehow we don't pick up the kill there. Okay. We're delaying your evolution until after Roark. I don't think I'll need it. Hopefully. Let's go Mime. Is Mime better? Yeah, we'll go Mime because it's fast. Magical Leaf, yes please. And can I do something? Okay, we'll grab Ooze, I think, over Love Disc. Love Disc is nice to have, but it's growing in levels a little bit fast. Body Slam on you, that'll work. That'll work. Okay, you have an annoying guy on the lead. I'll just modest Thundershock you. Boom to a KO. Riolu comes out immediately. It's probably just Rolling Kick, right? Yeah. Okay, we got a swap. On Copycat. Okay, Bullet Punch works too. That was scary. Electrike, we beat that thing too. Okay, that was actually super sketch. Thank you for not dying, Mime. I would have been so mad. I think here Mime versus the Mareep on the lead here should be fine. I guess Sandshrew outspeeds and KOs. Yeah, we're good. Piplup. So I'll just go out to you. Nice. Chimchar. This is typically what I use. I mean, I can just go cheeky here. I guess Grass Knot might hurt. And then I have a counter for you. Let's just click an Acid. Beautiful. I'm not even going to do the Repel Manip here. I feel like it usually just takes too long. And I already have a Sandshrew. So I'd really just be manipping away from Teddy Ursa. But I don't care. If I get Teddy Ursa, I get Teddy Ursa. It's Teddy Ursa. Okay. Versus a... No, I'm not even going to calc. I'm just going to throw Great Ball and catch it. I should have cared. Damn it, man. That's so frustrating. That is so frustrating. Okay. I'm not going to get crit turn 1 here. Okay, we don't. Nidoran. We can go ooze. Okay, not if we get just million flinches. Gold comes out. Just hit through. Okay. Wakan does not matter. Their shrew comes out. I'll just fake out. I think I sing. Okay. We hit this one. Okay, Earth Power is not that bad. And the Spoink is a threat. How much do we do to the Spoink? The Spoink is so stupid. We don't 2-hit KO or anything. I mean, they're just going to Future Sight. Oh, they bounce on it. Oh, come on. Shoot. A Future Sight into Mime. Okay, this might just be reset. I already lost an encounter and a death. Just not playing this super well. Kind of just trying to rush, I guess. This Eevee is annoying too. Maybe I can go Skitty and try to sleep it. You have Fake Out, Sing. Oh shoot, you have Snore. Holy, how did I forget about that? You don't go for it that turn? Weird. It's Magical Leaf here. Okay. Nidoran, it's gotta be up to Ba. Oh, not Ba, Cheeky. Oh, I just sacked so much health for nothing. Your stupid Levitate, I forgot. Come on. Okay, they recover. Okay, Secret Power is huge. Okay. I guess we're running this. I guess depending on my encounters, I can run it. Mime is dead. So this is basically 2 deaths at this point. We do have a Delibird though. Okay, let's see what we get. If we just get roared away here, then I'll like definitely just end. Okay, it's a Magby. I mean, this is a good encounter. Okay, that's not great. But we just go ooze. Come on. Brother, get in the ball. This is crazy. I know. Oh, that does so much damage too. Fine, I'm throwing my Ultra Ball. I guess you just wanted to be an Ultra Ball, mister. Whatever. You do you. Okay, we need some juice stuff here. I'm gonna need coughing. Like, I'm gonna need actually coughing. Rattata would be runnable. Nose pass. This is probably runnable. Jeez, critting me. No sleep is crazy. Hey, why would I want to sleep? You're the one that's still up. It's past midnight for you offline. How you doing? Okay, finally got ball. I've just been thinking about this game all day, every day, basically, which is not an exaggeration. Okay, Magby that stoops. Come on. Okay, Magby. 3 Magbies. Bro, let me escape. Okay. Okay, Zubat. That's good for next split. Not so good right now. And it'll be even better if it was in a stupid Pokeball, man. You're supposed to be asleep an hour ago? Then what are you doing here? I mean, I'm not complaining. I mean, I have work in... I have 9 hours until work. I'll be fine. Even though the plan was honestly to stay up for like another 3 hours at least. Brave minus speed isn't great, but IVs are not terrible. You're naive, which is bad. The IVs are mid. You're calm, which is also bad, but the IVs are solid. Okay, let's prep for Gauntlet. Oh, there we go. Combi. I guess I can use Nose Pass here. I'm gonna raise it to like 13. Nose Pass. I mean, we'll bait in the Fampy. I guess I can probably do Nuzleaf, right? Seismic Toss, it's not bad. We evolve at 14? Yeah. I think Nuzleaf should be fine. Let me grab my other candies. I saw you were streaming today or earlier, weren't you? I wasn't able to tune in at all. I was busy with other things, but I think I saw that notification pop up. You could have been playing some Plat Kaizo. And Nuzleaf doesn't even, like, not even fully 2-hit KOing this Fampy. If I'm -1, I can still outspeed Okochio, dude. And then Bidoof. I don't know, I can bring something for Bidoof. I mean, basically anything works. I'll bring Love Disc so I can charm it if needed. Next is Dunsparce. I mean, Slugma is beaten by Nosepass for sure. What do I use to beat Rhyhorn? Is it Nuzleaf? Well, I just get Mega Horned, but I do outspeed an Oko. So if I can switch in on a Rock Slide or Earthquake, I can work that. It also could be Love Disc. If I get to 16 by that point, I Oko most of the time. Okay. And then Machop is probably a Gulpin. If Sun is up, it's worse. I think I can bring Gulpin. And you will work. I think we'll go Skitty. This will work. This can cook enough. Take and give that to Nose Pass. Bro stays on the grind. 100%. What? How's it going, Cart? Get away. Yeah, you better. I mean, the thing is, when Champions comes out, I'm gonna be grinding that, so I gotta grind this for now while I still can. What platform are you using to run this game? I'm playing on Desmume. It's the DS emulator. That's what they recommend for this one. They say the other emulators don't do so well. You can use, if you use RetroArch, you can use that as long as you put the Desmume core, which is just like a setting in there. Bulldoze. But Mega Drains are fine. Charm is good. Mega Draenocos and Bidoof. Let's go love this. Concurse. Yeah, you do nothing. About to be my background noise all night for while I pack. Ooh, where are you moving to? Well, okay, maybe that's a bad ask. But I was not aware you were moving. That's pretty cool. Any special occasion? Okay, I'm gonna lead with Cheeky, and then I'm gonna try to get the kill with Skitty, I think. Yeah, that's big damage. Okay, now we go Skitty. And I just fake out and quick attack. That should bring him a chop. Yeah, Machop. We'll go Ooze. And I'll click Body Slams. Oh man, that crit. Luckily, I think Love Disc is helpful here. Rhyhorn. Okay, the issue with the Rhyhorn here on Love Disc, I'm at 26. I mean, they always see kill with Earthquake, actually. Finally moving out on your own. Nice. That's awesome. Okay, we should be able to go Nuzleaf here. Yeah. A Rock Polish, that's fine. Never mind, it's not fine. Does Nuzleaf not outspeed them? Oh no, I'm just 1 point slower. Alright, this is reset angle. This is just straight up reset. I could have sworn that I was faster. But alas, I was not paying that much attention, and I already lost to other guys. Yeah, I mean, I was out for college, like moved out, but now I'm finally in my own place. And that was June of last year. And we are looking for another apartment to move into once our lease is up here. So we've been going on a bunch of tours and stuff. It's been kind of fun, but also it's stressful. I wonder. This is funny. My audio hasn't been playing, or my music hasn't been playing through at all this whole time. I swear I have music playing. Let me see if I can find it. Probably through there. Yeah. Just very soft background music. Alright, we're gonna save here. If you guys haven't seen my early game yet, I've been doing RNG manipulation to get a goated Piplup to start the game off with. So I use my special little Lewis script. And we start the game at the exact correct date and time. And then we have to hit another like frame. Managed to leave all the packing till the day before. So stressful. Yeah. That's honestly how I'm gonna be. My fiance is gonna be wanting to pack super early, and I'm just gonna wait until the very last moment. Always happens. Damn it. Okay, we missed our frame, so I gotta just reset. That's a weird thing about this manipulation, is there's nothing I can do. It skips frames sometimes. But we just restart. It doesn't really change much. Man, I am so excited for Champions to come out. It's literally like a week and a half away at this point, not even. I do wish we knew a little bit more still. Like, we don't know what all Pokemon are going to be available. Is like ZA home integration even going to be there by then? Who knows? But I've already got at least one Champions League lined up. I don't know if there's been an official announcement of it yet. But honestly, who cares at that point? I'm playing in PPL. Champions PPL is going to be really fun. Alright. Let's hit our delay. Too far. But that's the only league I have lined up for right now. It's looking like there's not going to be any Little Cup because they've confirmed that only fully evolved Pokemon, besides, I guess, Pikachu, are going to be in the game. ZA Home and Champions drop together. I don't think they like officially announced that. Maybe they did recently. Oh, okay. I had just seen so many. Yeah, skip 4 frames there. I'd seen so much like speculation that it was going to happen. Not like I have a crazy amount of Pokemon in my ZA home. Mostly all I've done on ZA is like shiny hunting besides my initial playthrough. I haven't even played the DLC. So I haven't even seen, well, I've like seen pictures, but I haven't even seen a lot of like the new megas. The DLC ones at least. I've really just seen like thumbnails with stuff. I haven't even seen like videos that actually have them in the game. Maybe that's crazy, but I don't know. It's just funny because no one really still knows what's happening with Champions, and it's coming out so soon. Like, if there's even going to be the perfect 6v6 stuff we need for a draft. How many Pokemon are going to be in? Like, how is draft going to work? I have no clue what the PPL people are cooking up, but I'm down for whatever. Yeah, you got 3 boxes of shinies. That's crazy. It's a little bit more hunting than me. I think I have maybe like 2/3 of a box. Because I'm also not like super duper far in. I was mostly just like shiny hunting. I was trying to get like a full team of shinies, and then I did. But then I want different shinies. And I end up just finding the ones I don't want. Is this a randomizer? No, this is a difficulty ROM hack that came out towards the beginning, or I guess middle maybe, of this month. Called Pokemon Platinum Kaizo. Basically, if you want to know the difficulty about it, and by the way, look at this goated Piplup with its IVs. Finally got it. This is so difficult that I think only one person has confirmed beat Fantina on a Nuzlocke yet. There might be two at this point, but only one that I know about has beaten Fantina on a Nuzlocke, and they got incredibly lucky to do so. They got a crit on Gardenia that if they didn't get it, they would have wiped, and they also got a crit on Fantina where they would have wiped if they didn't get it. So they got very lucky. I think there's probably single-digit amount of people that have even made it to Fantina's gym in general. Okay. We're actually free for my run now. Let's grab some rare candies under the bed. And yeah, so this early game, I mean, I have it down mapped pretty well. But still, I mean, super random with the encounters you can get. I'm very curious about the timer situation. Yeah. I wonder if we'll be able to change that or like not have to do competitions and get locked out and everything. Harder than Emerald, you think? Yeah. I'm assuming you mean Emerald Kaizo. But for sure. It's incredibly difficult. And I mean, with how many people have been running it all day, every day, and no one can consistently get past even Gardenia, right? Like, it's incredibly hard. Yeah, but we're Nuzlocking it. We're trying. My personal best is I wiped to the last Pokemon on Gardenia. I made it to Gardenia's gym 3 times at this point. I mean, I'm not going to get all the way there tonight, but I'll try. Ooh, I don't think I've ever actually had a Snubble. This is a pretty rare encounter here, and it's Intimidate. Okay. That's cool, yeah. Jolly Nature. I mean, 0 attack IVs is bad, but it's a cool Pokemon to get. Present, I guess. I'm not gonna need Roar. You know, if that thing roared me, I would have been so pissed. I feel like every single encounter, oh, we really want female Burmy. It's so good early game. But it feels like every other run, I have a Pokemon that just clicks Roar versus me. And it just makes me sad. But yeah, I mean, people are saying that this is like harder than Run and Bun, harder than anything else so far. I mean, it's still so early, so it's hard to tell. And people are getting their routes down. Like, I'm consistently, and by consistently, I'm meaning like 80-90% of the time getting to Roark with like 1 death max. Sometimes I do just, like, it's encounter dependent, and if you get the wrong encounters, then you just need luck to get there. But, like, we've been consistently getting there. I'm delaying Piplup. It gets a Roar Beam at level 16. That's for the Sandvale Gibble, because it's full Sandstorm in Roark's gym. I will always OHKO the Sandvale Gibble, and I bait it out because it has Thunderfang. So that's the idea there, at least. And the reason we RNG manip my Piplup to get goated stats is not just because it's a good Pokemon in general, but because with the perfect stats, it allows me at level 17, which is 1 above the cap, so I'll level up if I kill any Pokemon. We could Glammeow. We can kill the Cranidos with Aqua Cutter if we're in Torrent range or it's taken any chip. And the Cranidos is a massive threat. Even if you get stuff like Geodude, that is a resist. A lot of Geodudes just straight up die to a crit. I mean, you're 99% of the time playing with stealth rocks. So yeah. Playing a ton of Emerald Rogue right now, and Extreme is extremely difficult. Yeah, I've seen Emerald Rogue looks real hard in that Extreme mode. This is just like, on top of being difficult, it's also like really luck based too. So it doesn't do you any favors. All right, now that we got our cat, just so we can maximize dupes, go down here. Baneri's a good Pokemon. It's pretty good. This down here, if we fish, is going to be 90% Love Disc, which is a really good encounter for the first split. Just because it's very fast and it can Oko, or it can Oko a lot of the like decent threats, but also it has Charm. Does the AI in Plat Kaizo cheat? No, it does not. It's almost just base Platinum AI, which at some points makes it harder because it's like somewhat, I mean, it's not like random, but it makes weird choices sometimes. I guess there are some points where it's definitely random. Like, they have different AI flags in this that determine, you know, what sort of AI your trainer is using. For instance, Roark has risky AI, which means even if it sees a super effective move or like highest damaging move, it has a 50% of the chance to use that, and then 50% chance to use Ancient Power. And then if you just get a boost, then you're in a world of pain, you know? Okay, Caterpie there is fine. I would have liked other guys, but that works. And we get Farfetch'd. This is the best encounter early game. It is hard to catch though, but we got it. Easy. But that guy's really good. But yeah, I mean, overall, doesn't cheat. Basically just base AI, but it makes it hard when it is just random sometimes. There are some battles where the AI is really helpful for you though. Like there's a really difficult Mars battle. I mean, your normal Mars Perugly battle that always kicks everyone's ass, even in like normal randomized or just like Nuzlocke runs of Platinum. They have a Gibble in there with Protect, and it loves to just like spam Protect for no reason sometimes, over and over. Pokemon do like to click Protect like 2 or 3 times in a row for some reason. Okay, this is a really solid chance to be Goldeen, which is not good in this split at all, but you get Seeking for Gardenia split, and it's good into that aforementioned Mars fight. If you have a good attack stat. If it's bad attack stat, then it's probably not doing that much. Let's check our IVs. Calm Nature again, but 31 attack. So minus attack nature, but good IVs. Quiet Nature on you is really bad as well. 0 speed, so just incredibly slow. Farfetch'd is annoying. Careful on you is whatever. It's not great. And then my party Pokemon, we already know that my Piplup has goated IVs. Jolly on you with 0 attack, but good defense. Gentle Nature on you with like mid. It's fine. Naughty, that's plus attack. It's a little bit slow, but good IVs. Adamant on you is terrible with 1 attack. Just sucks. And then Careful on you is fine, I guess. Blatant Cheating in Radical Red for AI is so lame. Yeah, it just makes it annoying. Like there's no point to playing a game that's just gonna cheat against you like that. It just takes the fun out of it. The fun for me, I mean, a lot of the times is taking advantage of like what the AI is gonna do, kind of playing around it, I guess. Maybe less taking advantage. But having some sort of like predictability. Okay, Swift. Don't need Foresight because we're scrappy. And then I will get Butterfree here. And that should be pretty good here. Okay. We can do 3 more battles up here, and then we get access to another encounter. We actually get access to 2 more encounters. Man, we don't get the KO there. Sad. Budu, you get poison jabbed. Okay, that's annoying. Whatever, I'm gonna stay in. I live crit from here. Okay, we're gonna switch now. This can be an annoying one. Especially if you're gonna land a lot of hypnosises. Dragon Pulse. Okay, we both miss. This Magikarp's actually a threat with Hydro Pump. Okay, big confusion. Flail's fine. Okay, and Psyduck. I should be able to beat it. Present? Okay, we tried to heal you. They crit me. I'll just Swift. Okay. So even these early trainers are no joke. And before you leave Jubilife, you have to fight 3 clowns that each have 3 Pokemon that all of them have Metronome. So it's really just complete luck based. One of them has a Hoppip with Curse, and it's just like a pain. Okay, come on. Okay, good. Take the fake out and we'll swap. That's a big present right there. Okay, I'll just go you. Okay, never mind. It sucks with my Farfetch being so slow. I'm used to outspeeding all these trainers if we get it. I've only had Farfetch on like 4 runs, something like that. Even though it is like a 20% encounter. I guess that would actually line up exactly, basically. Alright, let's get our encounter here. We really want female Burmy. Shroomish would probably be next best option. Okay. Shroomish is great. It is always Poison Heal. I had it for the first time earlier and it seemed awesome. Once it evolves into Breloom, it's Technician. And that makes, from what I've heard from other people, it makes 2 Pokemon on Roark completely free. And then we really want Aeron. I've only had Aeron once or twice maybe in here. We get Sandshrew, which is really good too. Yeah, Sandshrews great. But you can get 50-50 for Sandshrew later on if you Repel Manip. So it's not like necessary to get there. But it's really nice to have. Okay, Sandshrews lax with good IVs. Pretty solid. Adamant is great. Oh, yes. 0 HP, 6 speed are both like a little bit subpar, but the rest of it, yes. Good Pokemon. I'll get rid of Snubble for now, I guess. I have too many good Pokemon. Besides, the only thing that's not good is the Starly. Starly just doesn't do anything in this. Maybe once you get like Staraptor, it would do stuff, but for now, it really just does nothing. Okay, let's do these Metronome trainers. This guy starts out with Makahita. Okay, Dragon Rush is fine. Okay, we Oko the Happiny. That's the biggest threat, honestly, of this whole Metronome Gauntlet. We'll lead Koopa into the next guy. That's big. I'll just Mega Drain you a couple times. Quick attacks, chill. Okay. I guess we'll go back out to you. Strength is fine. Smooch 'em. I'll just go Love Disc. Okay, never mind. Okay, Igglybuff should die. Perfect. After we get done with the clowns, there's a Demon Berry fight. They have a Choice Band Slack Off, which is just annoying, honestly. Basically, if you don't get a rock type in Ravaging Path, where we got Sandshrew, then it's kind of like a check to see if you get crit. Or like flinch or something. Sometimes you can chain through it. Not always, though. Aqua Ring. Okay. Let me save here. I'm going to export stuff to the damage calc. And we can take a look there. Just because this berry fight is so demon. Okay, so versus the Slack Off, Farfetch does have speed and kill. It's also not always dead to crit. If I go level 14 Farfetch'd, we're actually safe, which doesn't happen all that often, so I'll bring that. Usually what I end up doing in boxes like these is I lead Love Disc at level 14 for APOM. And as long as I don't get like Fake Out crit and U-turn crit, then I'm fine. If I get Fake Out crit turn 1, I just swap. But usually they bring out Elekid. I can go Sandshrew, knock that guy out. They'll go Turtwig. I should... Turtwig is never like super duper duper safe. I guess I can go Farfetch'd. If I'm 14, I KO, and I'll take nothing from Razor Leaf. They probably see highest damage as Crush Claw, so I can chain. Yeah. I mean, honestly, that looks really strong. Okay. I actually think this should be pretty easy with Farfetch'd here. Oh, I need my Poketch first. This music's from World of Warcraft. They had one other one in this playlist from WoW too. Okay, Water Pulse. They just U-turn. I've never seen them not click Fake Out versus me. Okay, Turtwig comes out. Just go Celery. And we just jab. They do bring in Slack Off like I thought. Talo now. I mean, they probably protect this turn. If they're Flame Orb boosted, I'm actually fine against Crit Secret Power. Yeah. Apom comes out. I'm just going to switch for safety. At 20, Love Disc never dies to U-turn crit. Okay, Mankey comes out. I mean, I probably just go U. And Gust. Yeah. This is the last Pokemon. Fake Out. U-turn does nothing. Okay. That wasn't too bad. Sometimes that can be really bad. Sometimes it's like free. This time it wasn't too bad. And Starly's dupes. We're probably going to get a Bidoof here. No, we get Shinx. Okay, this Pokemon's also like really bad early game. And it's even worse when it won't stay in the stupid Pokeball. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I mean, this is a strong group of encounters besides Starly and Shinx. One of them, I mean, may just be Shinx. I will trade away for Chestnut, which is the gift Slugma that is incredibly good. Okay, we'll lead Luvdisc here into Charmander. I have this pretty like down pat through these routes. We'll go you. The one thing I need to keep in mind is just like always the experience management. Dragon Dance can't do anything if I charm you. Okay. And then Whismur. Yeah, Uproar does nothing to Farfetch'd. These first two trainers are actually like super duper free. Okay, this one's actually not super duper free because they have a Rattata with Guts, Hyper Fang. And if it crits you, it's just a wrap sometimes. It's Torchic. Okay. Yeah, here comes the Rattata. Just gonna go Celery. You Hyper Fang. Okay. We don't get crit, but we get flinched. So that's really bad. And now I'm dead here to crit. Okay, but we get flinched again. Okay, do you usually go Piplup? Yes, I've gone Piplup on all of my attempts so far. I was a day one Piplup enjoyer. And have just never looked back, honestly. Okay, I can go Butterfree here, and then I only die to crit. Okay, you quick attack me. I outspeed and Bug Bite KOs. That was scary. Squirtle is fine. We got Koopa. This thing can just click Mirror Coat though, so I have to be careful. But yeah, like I was saying, I always have gone Piplup so far. I'm interested to see other starters potentially, but with my Piplup, I have a Piplup with almost all 31 IVs that I RNG manipulate at the beginning of every run. So basically what that entails is just starting the game at a very specific time and hitting A on like frame perfect thing. We always get this good Piplup and it chains super duper well in Roark. It just does a ton of work. I let the wrong Mon here. Oh well. But yeah, it absolutely wrecks Roark. If I get it in the right situation, it gets 4 kills on Roark and only leaves Corsola and Shuckle for the rest of my team to deal with. I mean, usually it needs a partner to help it get into that perfect situation. But for the most part, I mean, it can do a ton of work. And none of the starters are really usable. I mean, okay, that's not true. Grotle is usable in Gardenia Split. I was saying, like, usable early game. But Grotle is definitely usable in Gardenia Split some. Not a ton, but it is usable. It's not as good, though. Prinplup, you don't use it very often in Gardenia Split, but it can be useful. You just have so many water types anyways. But it's still a really great Pokemon. And it just making the Roark route more consistent is worth it to me. Okay, this should be Electrike. Okay, Riolu. This guy's scary. Copycat. Okay, beautiful. Awesome. Okay. That guy can be really scary, so that being out of the way is nice. The Mareep, which is the lead of the next trainer, is usually scary. But our Sandshrew should hopefully be able to outspeed it, right? Yeah, our Sandshrew outspeeds an Oko's. So it makes it way less scary. It has HP Ice and Power Gem and Shockwave to just destroy stuff. Okay, we'll just go Koopa. Plucked is absolutely nothing. I think most of the runners in general are going Piplup. I've seen very few people use Turtwig. And like even fewer people like to even Gardenia with Turtwig. Piplup's just consistent. And it's good. I'm sure as we see people go on like super late game runs, we'll see more variety. But for now, it's just kind of how it is. Psyduck here is pretty bad. This doesn't evolve until after Gardenia. Yeah, I'm glad that my starter of choice just ended up being like the best option though. Okay, let's check both these guys. Shinx is bashful, okay IVs, gentle with mid IVs. Alright, this is where I'm going to slow down a little bit and start calcing out fights. It starts getting scary here. So this Teddiursa, if you don't take it out quickly, it can just be annoying. I mean, I can go Farfetch'd. I have a really good chance to Oko. If I don't Oko, then I'm fine and I don't even die to Smelling Salt's crits before they're badly poisoned, because this damage is showing after badly poisoned. That will most likely bait out Sandshrew. To click Rock Throw, I can just go Love Disc if I want. I do need to keep Love Disc with XP to give, but it should be fine. Love Disc, what does that bait? Maybe Spoink or Nidoran. Nidoran we beat with Sandshrew. Spoink, I think we go Butterfree on. The scary part is I can die to Bounce crit. You know, maybe I go Baneri. Yeah, if we go 15 Baneri, I'm actually in a solid spot. I Oko most of the time. And then Wingull. I can grab my Shinx out for that. Doesn't look like Koopa is going to be that helpful here. I'll just grab Shinx. That even through Wakan should be in a good spot. We'll go 14 on you. Alright, this should be good. I definitely in the near future might do some Turtwig runs. I have been thinking about it. Okay, we do get Oko there. Sandshrew comes out, which just Love Disc on Rock Throw. It is Spoink that comes out. I'm just gonna go Lola. Okay, Teeter Dance is annoying. I'm just going to hit through, though, because I'm the GOAT. Okay, beautiful. Nidoran, we just go Deets. Poison is not too big of a deal. Okay. Okay, we don't get double crit, or double flinched. Just Thunder Shock here. Okay, we hurt ourselves there. Okay, I'm going to go out here, actually. Just click Swift twice. Get it a little bit safer. But yeah, my goal is to beat Fantina. And if I beat Fantina, I think I'll be happy with how I do in this game. The only issue is that Pokemon Champions comes out on the 8th. And once Champions comes out, I doubt I'm going to want to play this game. Okay. What's this next trainer got? Next guy is Eevee, who dies to Farfetch'd. That will bring out, I guess, probably Nidoran. Which I could go Sandshrew on. You probably Sludge Bomb me. It'll probably be fine. Ralts dies to so many things on my team. This battle doesn't scare me near as much now that, like, if we have an Eevee answer. Brick Break, you're gone. It goes Ralts. It should go Lola. Just bite you. There's Nidoran. This Sludge Bomb and Poison, but we outspeed and kill. I'll just go back up to Lola here. Just bite. Yeah. And then Zubat. We got Dex. That Poison Fang hurts. 12 crit plus Poison. We would actually probably die. Okay, stop annoying me. Poison Fang does 9. Okay. We're fine there. That Zubat could have been annoying. Just with confusion and everything like that. Makes it no fun. But hey, we're looking really good right now. I'm really happy with what we have. We're just going to need to catch whatever encounters up here. If it's a Vulpix or a Growlithe. Okay, it's not. It's Rat. That's really good. I was going to say, if it was Vulpix or the Growlithe, then they can both click Roar. Rat is awesome. Guts on that thing just goes absolutely crazy. I think best case scenario here on Orberg would be to get like a Coughing or a Grimer. Coughing or Grimer, come on. It's Coughing, yes. That's like highly regarded to be the best Pokemon here. Beautiful. That is great. And then down here, I mean, Rhyhorn would be great. Zubat's fine. As long as I can get a good line on Roark, I'm really happy with this. We just need some juicer IVs too. Oh, I'm really excited for this run, actually. Come on. We need good IVs. Impish, that's fine. Okay, the IVs are not quite there on Rat, but that's okay. You're lax. Is that minus defense or minus special defense? I think it's minus defense, which sucks. And your IVs are awful. It could be worse. You're timid. Minus attack's bad, but plus speed is good. And you have solid IVs. I'm happy enough with this. I'm definitely happy enough with what we have. These are all my encounters before Roark. So I'm going to have to make them count. I guess no rock type doesn't usually happen, honestly. It is a little bit scary. Just because I rely on them a lot, usually. Okay. I guess we have this gauntlet here. I could bring out Butterfree, but then that brings out Geodude that can just random boom on me. I could Poison Jab. This Combi. I don't know. What else could we do? If I want to bait in anything but Geodude. I mean, usually I just lead a rock type, right? But Bulldoze is the strongest physical attack. It's the strongest attack in general because self-destruct doesn't factor in. So as long as we lead anything that isn't hit super effectively by Geodude, I should get Fampy. So, I mean, that could be Baneri. Baneri would give me Fampy. And then I want to beat that with Sandshrew. Sandshrew, I'm going to need to save my experience on, though. Since we don't have another... Dang, and you're so high up. What about Shroomish? If I KO with Shroomish... I do KO Geodude and I outspeed it. And I can probably beat Bidoof. I'm gonna have to pre-poison it. Okay. I'll go Koopa. And I'll bank on that working. Yeah, that should hopefully work. It's not super duper clean. Next one is probably a little bit more scary. How do we deal with this Rhyhorn? It looks like it's probably just gonna have to be Love Disc, which is fine. I just can't switch in. I am faster than them at +2, so I may have to chain it. I mean, I guess if I kill Dunsparce with Love Disc, I chain it, right? To see Earthquake being the strongest move. I mean, also, if Shroomish is level 15, I OHKO it 75% of the time, too. If they Life Orb, like if they click a Rock Slide or Earthquake on my switch in, I'm fine there. Okay, Slugma I might struggle against. I guess I could bring, like, Burnt Rat. I'll have Hyper Fang. I don't do enough. I really don't want to use Sandshrew if I don't have to. I may have to, though. If I use Piplup on it, I am still just risking. Baneri could come out and go through it. If I use Rat, like 16 Guts, Hyper Fang on lead. I do have rolls to kill Dunsparce. I mean, that's probably the lead into that second battle. So I'm not going to need it for anything in the gym. And then Machop. I will kill the Machop, so I can actually chain those two on lead. And then you bring in Rhyhorn. At that point, you'll always see kill with Earthquake, so I'll be free to go Shroomish, I think. I actually think that's a good plan. There's Hyper Fang over Astonish. Focus Energy, no need. Okay. And then we can do... We can set everyone to sleep. Then we burn 6. Yeah. And then I'm gonna... Once we get down there, I'm gonna pre-poison Koopa. Since he's Poison Heal. Okay. And do Poison 2. Okay. Yeah, I mean, so technically I could have done this before. I just didn't feel like using a potion right before it started. So this is totally fine. Okay. This works. Combee, I mean, I just Swift twice. Tailwind goes up. Okay, that's a worst case scenario. I did not think you were going to AI go out to it. Baniri. I do outspeed them at +2 here. Rolling Kick is a range, and it has a chance to flinch. Okay. Well, we're fine. Now Phanpy comes out. I'll just go Koopa here. Then we just Mega Drain it down. They go Combee. This is weird. So I'll go back out here. Can I die to crit Air Cutter? Air Cutter crit can do 24 on the absolute max roll, so I'm switching. So I think that your Tailwind's still up, I think. Oh no, it wasn't. Oh well. I'll just quick attack. And then Bidoof just gets Brick Breaked. Okay, maybe this is scary. This will bring you down to neutral. This is negative. Okay. Phanpy's out. I'll just go back out to Koopa. Okay, that was an odd fight. And Love Disc leveling is not great. I mean, it's not the end of the world, really. Okay. This should go fine. Hopefully. Hyper Fang, we do get the roll to KO. Machop just dies. It's Rhyhorn. This always sees kill with Earthquake. Okay. I don't know why they Rock Polish when they see kill. I'm risking crit here now. Stupid Rhyhorn, man. This thing pisses me off. Yeah, crit Megahorn always kills. Just don't do it. Okay, they just miss. I mean, they're going to Megahorn here, I'm assuming. Can my other Pokemon just eat attacks if they crit? Baniri eats crit from Megahorn and Rock Slide. Okay. It levels up. That's fine. Slugma comes out now. And I'm level 16. Ember crit can knock me out, unfortunately. This guy's super scary. Can I go Sandshrew? I will outspeed. I need just a little bit of damage to guarantee to get kill. I can go Love Disc first. Then I Water Pulse. No boost. Okay. Okay. We made it through this gauntlet. That was hard. Definitely harder than it needs to be. It just, without having a rock type, like usually at this point you have a Geodude or a Rhyhorn or an Aeron or a Nosepass. Even Onix you could have. But we did not have any of those, so it just makes it hard. And now, I mean, I have so many Pokemon right at the cap. That's also going to be hard to do these gym trainers. Although, definitely not impossible. Alright. Gym Trainer 1. Aeron actually dies to Farfetch, so I think that's free. Right? You should always go Ammonite because you're super effective. And, or you have a super effective move and your super effective type. So you'll go Ammonite on me. And you'll click Aurora Beam, which actually does nothing. So I can stay in and I can actually chain those two together. I think that would bring out Onix, which can boom though. Alright. I know from experience that we need to get Prinplup for this battle. Okay, don't evolve there. We want to wait for Aurora Beam. And then we evolve, we get Aqua Cutter here. And we want this for the Onix, and we can also kill the Ammonite with it. So what do we go on Ammonite? I actually think I can go, yeah, Baneri, which will always bait him Machop. As long as we're able to beat Machop with something. Which, I mean, could be Coughing. Yeah, it could be. The Coughing doesn't always do it, but it has a good shot, too. And then this was Farfetch'd lead. Let's get you up to 16. Sludge. I usually take that over Smoke Screen. Okay. And then that will bring out Anorith. Right? Because they take into account the Levitates, they shouldn't bring out Onix. They'll just go, yeah, they have a tie for highest damage. So they'll just go in order of party. So they'll go Anorith, which I can go Prinplup on. Okay, I want to bring other Pokemon that might be able to work versus, Guy in a pinch. Stupid, what's his name? Machop. Yeah, okay. So we're gonna do Bedtime. And then we're gonna do Poison 5. Burn 6. Just put me in the safest positions possible with these guys. Okay, and I'll potion up you. I feel alright about this. This battle's not easy. Brick break. Go to 16. Ammonite, we're just gonna go Lola. And then rolling kick twice. Oh, we just crit, never mind. Get Machop. This is always going fart. I just Psybeam. We don't get double crit, so I'm fine there. It does bring out Onyx. If this booms, it's so bad. Okay, it's just Rock Throw. And then Aqua Cutter. Does Aqua Cutter Oko this? Aqua Cutter versus Anorith, I do outspeed an Oko. Okay. That is fine. It worked. We take the Sticky Barb that we just got. And this next battle, I can't use Prinplup for sure. Definitely cannot use Prinplup, so we'll put that away. I mean, I'll just put everything away, honestly. And we'll re-prep. I'm feeling really strong about this run. All right. Into Shieldon. Okay, I could push Sandshrew to 16 now. To Oko. The Shieldon. That is best case scenario. And then I think that Baniri is going to be able to beat the Kabuto, right? We just go Baniri. Yeah, it's basically same thing that happens. We're going to need Love Disc. Hope you have enough experience to give. For Candy on you. Love Disc always beats the Larvitar, no matter what. Every single Love Disc does. Against the Magby, I guess I could use my Sandshrew there as well. And their Nose Pass is a little bit weird. I think Sandshrew would be fine versus it. I definitely think Sandshrew would be fine. I'll also bring Farfetch'd because it can't actually touch my Farfetch'd. Yeah. And what else? What else could be helpful in this battle at all? I guess like a really strong Rat. Rattata does outspeed Magby. And if I'm burned, I Oko. Just in case we get in a weird position. And then I don't care if you overlevel. I really only care if Sandshrew overlevels or Koopa, which is not going to happen. Okay. We are going to bedtime, and then we're going to poison number 4 and burn 6. If you guys are wondering how I'm doing this, there's a Lewis script that you can run, and basically it just lets you pre-damage and pre-do everything. This game is built upon like the knowledge that you will be able to do this. All right, run this. This is just free dig. Kabuto comes out. Go Lola. No crit there. Okay, crit here could kill me. I think we would have been fine, actually. Magby comes out. If I go back up to you, I get 450. I'll actually be totally fine. So I'll do that on Mach Punch. Beautiful. Okay, we get burned, but that doesn't matter. Larvitar, that's why we have Love Disc. Water Pulse always KOs in 1. And then Nose Pass. should be fine because I've got Koopa. I'm just going to attempt to Poison Powder. Attract is annoying. I can't die. Yeah, like I'm gaining HP every turn. Yeah, you can't do anything to me. Alright. Koopa, you're the GOAT, actually. It's going to be so good in this gym. So we're Deathless to Roark with goated encounters. We have no Cranidos answer, so I'm going to have to make my line for Prinplup to Chain, right? Okay, let me Rare Candy up Koopa. And then we will deposit all these guys, and we'll get cooking. I feel really good. I definitely do. From what I've heard, it seems like both Corsola and Shuckle should pretty much be a piece of cake with Shroomish. I don't know how true that is, but it seems like they would probably be pretty good. Okay, import. Let's look. Okay. So the play on lead is always to lead with Prinplup. And Prinplup will have the Chillon Berry. So as long as I don't get Boom Crit, I'm fine into that. So that works. It's always going to bait out Lileep. And I'm thinking I go Coughing on Lileep. But if you AP, you can actually 2-hit... Oh, well... Yeah, you can 2-hit KO my Coughing because it's minus Spadef. I'm just going to need something that can somewhat deal. Because Shroomish, they have Sludge Bomb for me. Farfetch'd, obviously, AP. Snubble at 16, I mean, is probably taking too much and not doing enough. Okay, so this is the issue. This Lileep is the issue. Once I get past that, though, when Gibble comes out, I mean, I can really just go Prinplup. I Oko with Aurora Beam. If I'm 17 and in Torrent range, so at like 20% or whatever, Aqua Cutter always KOs Cranidos, and I outspeed. So that's the idea. When Shuckle comes out, if I go out to Shroomish, I mean, yeah, Sand Tomb does nothing. I'll have my Poison Heal to keep me going. So they can't Toxic me or do anything like that. Corsola, you can do more damage to me. I have Mega Drain, obviously I have Rindo, and then you get up your Light Screen. I probably just Mac Toxic on Shroomish, though, right? Since it'll live for so long. And put it over Poison Powder. Yeah, I really just need to figure out a good way to deal with Lileep. I guess if I got Chestnut right now, would that be able to help me? I'm actually thinking of trading Psyduck for it. Let me trade Psyduck for Chestnut right now. I don't know if it's going to help me on Lileep ever, because obviously Ancient Power. But it also gives us an extra Oran Berry to play around with, so I'm not going to ignore that. And We barely have enough rare candies to get you up to the cap, funnily enough. You recover. Okay. You versus Lileep. Lileep can 2-hit KO after Sandstorm. But if we get a big fire spin-off... Huh. I mean, we could pivot something that always beats Giga Drain into going this. But if we get crit, then I'm just dead because there's going to be rocks up. So this is probably not a good line. But I thought I would look at it. What about Baniri? If there are stealth rocks up, I mean, I'm going to have to go Orin. I can rolling kick into you twice, potentially. I think recover if they're slower, can they go for it? Or if they're faster. Recover. How does recover AI work? Healing, okay. For 50% healing moves. If the AI is faster, it'll always get -8. So if the AI is faster, they'll never recover. So in this scenario, they will click recover. And I can't kill with Baniri, or else I'll bait out Cranidos, and then I'll have to sack something. There's something that's slower that might be able to do something. I wonder if Snubble gets anything. Snubble, you get Metronome. It's not gonna do much for me. I think Glameow can get Metal Claw, right? But I'm still gonna be faster. Rat can't do anything. I might have to sack here. Yeah, and Sandshrew cannot eat any hit from Cranidos, so I have to get this line right. Or else I am just like pretty screwed. I mean, what do we know about my team right now? Obviously Primplup, right? Obviously Koopa. And then I'm pretty sure that I'm bringing Coughing as well as like a secondary answer to those two bulky Pokemon. I think Love Disc should come as a Charmer. And just fast and annoying. Huh. Okay, after Stealth Rocks and Sandstorm, Farfetch'd lives 1, but that's not gonna work for me. I need it to just be a little bit stronger. Like I said, Shroomish is just taking too much because they can Sludge Bomb. I guess if I switch in Coughing... Maybe I have to go Coughing. But no, I'm guaranteed dead to 2. And I don't think the Orin's going to help that much. I mean, it would help. It would let me get a Toxic off, I guess. I mean, it might just be Baneri. Celery, I mean, you're not really doing anything, right? Yeah. I think this is just the 6. And then we just gotta give items. Quick Claw. Who needs a Quick Claw? Shroomish Quick Claw could work, but I want to give it something better. I guess nothing needs it. Okay, we're gonna give Oran Berries to Koopa for sure. I'm gonna give one to Lola. I'm gonna give one to Fart. I'm gonna give the Chalon Berry. I'm gonna give the Pecha Berry. And we're gonna run it. I don't have a great answer into Lileep, so it might be a sack into Lileep. And I'm gonna have to get Primplup damage somehow. Okay. And then what we want to do is Bedtime, Poison 2. And we're just gonna heal Shroomish before he starts. Okay. This hopefully will not be too bad. Should all be edge to the cap and everything, right? Yeah, okay. All right, Roark. Show me something nice. Okay, they Brick Break. Do not go for Stealth Rocks here, and I'd be a happy camper. Okay. We get Attack Raise. Okay, Attack Raise on Prinplup with Metal Claw is actually interesting. I have +1 attack. I mean, I'm always 2 at KOing this guy. Giga Drain doesn't kill me. And if you Ancient Power, it's just good for me. You Ancient Power. Okay. This is the chain we need. So we Aurora Beam here. Gibble comes out. It's just Aqua Cutter. Yes, okay. I mean, this looks great. I'm going to go Love Disc first on this. And get a nice little Charm off on the Curse. And then we go Koopa. And I'm not Toxic, but I'll just Poison Powder. And you're just +1 now. What are you clicking here? Just roll out? I mean, you do nothing to me. I'm taking 2 damage every turn. Oh, we take a lot from that rollout. Let me go out to Deet here, I think. I go Lola. I can go anything, really. This should have been Toxic. That was dumb of me. It's Sand Tomb on Deet. That's bad. I'm just going to attempt a Metal Claw. Toxic comes out there. Okay, I might die here. Just crit. Okay, we lose Sandshrew, which sucks. I did not need to do that. If I was just toxic, I would have been fine. But now we just go Koopa. Oh, never mind. I had to go to this. It's light screen. I would just toxic you. That was stupid. I go back out to Koopa. I just Mega Drain forever. Okay, I think we're not taking that much here. Okay. Our TM's infinite? No. So I saved my Toxic TM, but I lose Sandshrew. Honestly, even Toxic might not have been enough for that. I think I just should have played it better. Which is fine. One death through Roark is really good. It just sucks that it's my only, like, ground rock-ish Pokemon, like any of those adjacent types. And I don't have a chance for another one. Besides, I guess I get, whatchamacallit, Chestnut. I'll get Chestnut, so it's honestly not that bad. It just might put more XP necessary on Chestnut. But the Prinplup was very clean. That part worked out pretty well. Alright. We can get an encounter in Jubilife. A lot of times is like we can get like a Grimer here, I think. What else? We get Ekans. That's cool. Yeah, Ekans is nice. I mean, it only gets Poison Sting for the whole Gardenia split, but it's still a good Pokemon. I guess I can check it out right now, too. It's docile with alright stats. Okay. We need to get some rare candies. We're going to have to do everything here that we can, since we can not come back until after Gardenia. Once we go over the hill. Okay. We're just generating our infinite money supply now. We'll buy honey. Okay. We'll buy soda pop and lemonades. And I'll sell some more, and then we'll get up to almost max. I think I need to do something like that. Yeah, that should be good. We have, yeah, 973 rare candies. I'm going to level everything up on my team to about 22, 23-ish. There's your evolution. Let's go Breloom. We get Force Palm. Nice. That's Technician now. So no more pre-sleeping. No boom on you. Your evolution is pretty soon, so I'll just push it to evolve. Okay. I don't know when this evolves. Probably at like 28. Double kick? I'll go over Swift. Okay. It's evolving too late for me. Okay, we get our best poison stab for this split. I'm not clicking Mud Bomb. Okay, there's Arbok. Oh, I'm putting all these in the wrong box. Oh, no, I'm not. Never mind. Okay, what else is gonna evolve? You're gonna evolve. You're gonna evolve. You might evolve. You definitely evolve. Chestnut evolves. I don't know if there's any delays on Staravia. Maybe I should check real quick. I'll pull up the docs. Staravia. It does not look like it. The delays are just getting stuff a couple levels early, which nothing will matter for this split. We'll go 23 so we can get whatever that move was, wing attack. Okay. Granbull, your evolution's at 23. Are we missing anything? Body Slam at 25 is defo worth. So we'll go 25. We definitely don't want Metronome. Double Kick is not bad. We'll do that over Present. Okay, we go 25 for early Body Slam. And Granbull is going to be the GOAT. We know Fi has no delays because we use it every single time. I think 21 evolution, 17 dive. Man, there's like a hair somewhere over here. Oh, 21 is flail, never mind. 23. Golbat, I don't believe there was any delays. Steel Wing is necessary. I always regret not having Bite. Because what are we clicking Poison Sting versus? Just nothing ever. And Chestnut, we want to evolve this guy, obviously. And we want Rock Slide over Rock Throw. We'll get Will-O-Wisp as well. Beautiful. My PC's looking a lot more menacing now. Let's get Rats and you. I need delays for Rat. Rattata. Crunch is 22. I don't know when the evolution is. It's 20, so we might as well go 22. Just delay it a couple levels. Crunch. Overbite. And we get Eradicate. That Pokemon's a killer. And then Shinx. It's level 15 evolution. Oh, we can get Discharge at 17. That seems worth it. Or it's that or Shockwave. Huh. Actually, if I have to pick, I don't know. Because I don't even have a ground type that I could use it with. I actually probably just don't delay. I think we take Shockwave, that always hits. Metal Claw is not bad. Alright, we have all of our Pokemon. All leveled up and everything. Only one death so far through Roark. We probably easily could have had Deathless Roark. If I had an Oranberry on the right guy, I would have. But we're not going to sit on that too much. We now have some prepping to do. So we've got this guy, all the top Pokemon. Boom. I mean, man, even Breloom destroys this Numel. Breloom honestly just destroys them. I guess not the coughing. It Okos these guys. I don't know. What I've done here before is just like use Seeking Dive on lead and then just gone Chestnut for the rest of the stuff. And that seemed to work pretty well. But I'll bring some fun Pokemon. I'll bring Granbull. I'll bring Prinplup. I'll bring Arbok. Is this Intimidate too? Yeah. I have a couple of Intimidators. I'll bring you. Did I ever figure out one more thing? Low Bunny is 28. Alright, this should be pretty free then. Chestnut doesn't care about booms or anything. And I can just click recovers. The only bad thing could be like quadruple crits, I guess. Something like that. Yep, light screen always goes up. And then you click follow me. Or protect is fine. Okay, we get crit and confused. So it's already trying to give me the worst case scenario. Okay, we hurt ourselves. We get put asleep again. I mean, yeah, they are really putting me through the worst case scenario as they boom now. Okay. Now I actually have to be careful. As I can die to, like, booms and stuff. Yeah, that actually really sucks. This is actually worst case scenario. Multi-sleeped, multi-crit, hit myself. If I go Arbok against this Stunky, self-destruct crit kills. I can't really do too much about it. Granbull. Self-destruct boom does not crit. Or does not kill. At least get the Intimidate off. We get burned. Are you kidding me? I'm still going to body slam the Stunky. Yeah, so we take it out here. Okay, well, now coughing's out. We go Arbok, which still does die to crit. He gets fire punched. Okay, I'm just gonna bite it. Okay, we take it out, so no booms. Stupid jerk. Just gonna glare this guy. Oh, I can't. Never mind. Beldum, that should be fine, right? What does Beldum have? It does have Zen Headbutt, actually. I never die to crit, which is funny. And it just dies. Shuppet, I'm just gonna glare. I do not want to get killed by a Destiny Bond, so. That was probably as unfortunate as that could have gone, and it was still, like, free. Alright, we get Gauntlet now. Let me deposit all these guys. For the most part, Golbat can kind of solo. I'm gonna bring you. The only Pokemon, I guess, we'll just look at the Gauntlet. The first trainer is the only scary one. And this is a double battle. And this Pachirisu is the threat. The Pachirisu is really the only threat at all. And I mean, I probably just go Breloom and Force Palm into them. I guess I could go Wheezing and Sludge it as I Force Palm into the Pachirisu. Would be fine. When Krogunk comes out, I can Oko with Psybeam. I'm faster than them. Okay, we'll bring all these guys. And then I'll candy up Celery a little bit. Slash, we definitely want that over False Swipe. We have some other interesting options, because we definitely want Aerial Ace too. I'm going to get rid of Poison Jab, but when Leaf Blade comes up, it's going to be a hard choice. Okay, we're going to run this Gauntlet. I need Rock Smash on something, actually. I mean, I could do it over Poison Powder. It's Technician boosted. Not like it. That means it's going to be that good. Okay, another Rock Tomb TM. Man, I wish we could have gotten a Rhyhorn. Okay. Water Pulse. And we're officially never coming back. Probably. Okay, this is Force Palm Shroomish. No. It's Force Palm Pachirisu Sludge Shroomish. You do get the Para on Pachirisu as they bring in Poliwag, surprisingly. Why does Poliwag come in? That actually, like, makes no sense to me. Whatever, I'll just Force Palm it. I guess you get Thunder Shock off. It's fine. Just gonna Headbutt Krogunk. Yeah, that's fine. Poison Sting does nothing, but it's a little bit annoying. Just into my Breloom here. Like, if you Vacuum Wave crit me, I'm fine. Okay. Heal up. Wait, Antidote. And then I just lead. I mean, Echo really just messes these guys up. So does Celery. We'll just Aerial Ace on T-Spike. Ladybug also Aerial Ace. Corphish is the scary Pokemon here. I'll go Eek on Dragon Dance 1. Okay, this thing is just +1 speed. We are in front of it with Arbok. I mean, they can't touch me. I'm 3 at KOing always. Okay, we crit. Linkata. I mean, this thing probably just clicks Dig. Yeah. Venonat doesn't quite die. But pretty easy anyways. And then I'm pretty sure Golbat just sweeps this trainer. Wing attack. Cherubi dies. Hoppip dies. Bellsprout dies. Oddish might live. Nope, it dies. Free. Super duper free. We're back to Floroma. So we can get an encounter here. We could get a Valley Windworks encounter. We get the Aurora Beam TM. We get Cascoon, so that's going to be Dustox. Not too bad. Not like amazing, but not bad. Okay, can you get in the ball? Can you get in the ball? Please. I don't know why your catch rate is so bad. You're a cocoon. You cannot move. Okay, thank you. Straight dookie. I'm going to get my Valley Windworks encounter. And we're always... Okay, well, I'll talk to you first. We always set it today for this, so give me 1 minute to set this today. Yeah, this should be day, potentially. Yes, okay. This gives me better chances at good encounters, so... We go for this. We get Pidgey. Okay, Pidgey's probably pretty garbo here, I think. We really wanted the other bird that's here. We wanted Spearow. I don't really know what Pidgey does. Maybe if it evolves all the way in this split, then it would probably be good. But I doubt we get all the way up. Well, let's look at these guys. Cascoon or Silcoon. No, this is Cascoon. Shed Skin with solid IVs. Rash. You're docile with fine IVs. Pidgey. Yeah, we don't get Pidgeot until Gardenia or till Fantina split. So that sucks. This would evolve at 14. I guess we're at 17 now. We get Wing Attack at 25. We'll get Twister at 21. That might be a solid move. I'll just take you and evolve you, and same with you. We go 21. Or no, I think we wanted to go until Wing Attack, which was 25. Twister is cool, right? Oh, 90 base power? That's actually goated. We don't need 20 base power Mud Slap. Twister is actually really cool. Okay, Wing Attack. We'll get rid of Peck for it. We get Dustox as well. Silver Wind. Whirlwind. No, thank you. All right. You know what? Maybe Pidgeotto won't be so bad. Maybe. Okay, tools. Let me get my Lua going. And we can put these guys in the calc. And start prepping for the next. So we got a gauntlet with Team Galactic in Floroma Meadow. We need to, whatever we lead into Glameow has to be able to basically KO the Trapinch in the back in one. The Pokemon that can do that, I mean, it looks like Breloom easily does. But Breloom probably brings out Wynot. Okay, what if we go Granbull? Granbull looks like it can definitely do it. Yeah, Granbull against you. I don't get fast kill. I'm going to have to pre-sleep. So you'll fake out and U-turn. You go, why not? You always die to Body Slam or Lick. The rest of your Pokemon also just die to Body Slams. Trapinch dies in 1 to Body Slam. You go out to Drowsy, which also just dies. I mean, it kind of just sweeps their team. I think I'll just throw a bunch of guys on this team. But I think Granbull might be able to just get the 8-0 by itself. As long as we bedtime. Man, Weedle would have been cool. I haven't used a Weedle yet. Alright, this is just free Body Slam. Why not comes out, it's dead. Scurpy, it actually lived. Okay. It focus banded twice on me. I forgot about focus band being a thing. Lamia comes out, that's fine. Nice. Staryu. I really don't want to let this thing minimize all over me. Minimize would just be so annoying. You can't do too much, right? No. Yeah, I'm just gonna bite. You just brine. Perfect. Okay. It's just Body Slam. It is Drowsy. I'm just gonna... No, I can Lick. Now it's Paris. This thing can pursue me. That's why I was thinking about staying in. Or switching out there. Pursuit crit never kills. So I'm free. I'll just go Caw here. We Twister. It didn't do as much as I thought, honestly. And then Tentacool versus my Pidgeotto. Secret Power is a good shot to kill. Boom. Okay. Not too shabby. Let's, I guess we'll lead Celery for now. We'll grab our Honey Tree encounter here. Hopefully something good. Bon. Wurmple, that's dupes, because we just got Cascoon. Wormadam, it's the grass Wormadam, which is not that great. Not great compared to, like, trash Wormadam, but it's a good Pokemon. I would have much rather that been a Burmy. But still a good Mon. And probably can be used on Gardenia. Impish. With great stats. It is really great, actually. I wish I could change the cloak. I really wish. Yeah, it's a good Mon. Okay. Let's deposit these guys, and then we will build for these upcoming double battles. (1 a.m. We're still going strong. Okay. Here are the doubles. This one's scary. They have Tailwinding Guy, Tailwinding Drifloon, plus Snover. And then they have Abra in the back. Abra, like, I've seen Guts I have to be 25, and I can always just quick attack KO. That does like leave Sneasel to be somewhat scary. And I'd have to lead with Eradicate, which means it could take a hit turn 1. I mean, I crunched Drifloon. I mean, this is what I tried last time, and it worked somewhat. I crunched the Drifloon, and I mean, honestly, if I crunch Drifloon, I can use something that's better into Snover, right? And still always baiting out Abra. I mean, Dustox should always bait out Abra. And I can freely Oko. And Silverwind Okos afterwards. Yeah, I actually think Dustox plus Burned Eradicate at 25. I think that gets through them. I'm gonna bring my new found Wormadam. No, we're not going to actually. I'm gonna bring you. I'll bring Chestnut. Every battle that we don't use Chestnut though is just a win though. I guess I'll bring you for fun. And you. Okay, so you need to be 25. The rest should not matter. Needs to be pre-burnt. So we'll do bedtime, burn 2. Okay. I don't see an issue with this plan. There definitely could be one though. There's no dynamic speed, so we'll always outspeed Snover with Dustox. And I'll a Silverwind and attempt to get a boost, I guess. Abra will always come out. I guess Porygon could come out as well. Yeah. I think we'll be good. Okay. This is Silverwind and a Snover, and it's Crunch into Drifloon. They don't Tailwind. Okay. And it's Sneasel Abra. So we Silverwind the Sneasel, and I just quick attack the Abra. Night Slash, it does damage for sure. I should be able to Silverwind the Sneasel. And then we can go probably Chestnut. Night Slash. Yeah, they try attack that spot. We'll just Sludge Bomb and I'll Fire Spin. Yep, super easy. Super duper free with what we had there. Okay, 2 more battles before Mars. Okay, next battle is another double. Into Smeargle. How far up would Breloom have to go? 27 to outspeed an Oko? It's probably not worth it. Although I don't have a Pokemon that does outspeed an Oko. Like, I could go Lopunny, which should have to be 28. Is that any better? No. Yeah, I think we're actually probably going to have to push one of those too, unless, like, Farfetch is not going to get there. Maybe if we were, like, if we were Jolly, with actual speed IVs. Oh yeah, we could do it at 24. Holy. But that's not my guy. You know what? We are 25 Eradicate. If we're burned. Okay, I would need to be 26 to always do it, actually. And HP fighting crits. If you crit me, it can kill after burn. I guess I can put an Oran Berry on it just so that doesn't happen. Unless we have a way to kill Missy on turn 1. I mean, I can with Gramble. I don't want Gramble to go too far ahead because Gramble looks like it'll be really good in the forest. I mean, Burnt Raticate will be able to KO it on the next turn. So what is Raticate baiting in? I think it's just highest damage, right? Highest damage from Smeargle slot is just from Heat Wave. So I need something that knocks out the Houndour. So I think I could just go Seeking. I think Fifth can just slot in right next to it. And then Golbat, I mean, also can die. I'll bring in my Arbok, I think, for Intim. I'll bring Chestnut for emotional support. Bring my own Golbat. Oh, we'll bring you. I'll throw a couple extra levels on these guys. Natural Gift. Sure. Yeah, just getting to 24, and then this guy has to be 26. We saw. Okay. Bedtime, and then burn 1. And I give an Oran Berry just in case we get crit. If we don't get crit, then we're fine. Just Missy crit can be annoying. So Hyper Fang always outspeeds, knocks out Smeargle. I suppose we dive Missy. Okay, they just Ominous win, so we're fine. But they bring in Golbat, which surprised me. I guess maybe into Fi. That's what they see. I guess that could make sense. Eradicate 26 and burned. I do outspeed an Oko Golbat, but they do have a Focus Sash. I guess I just Jet. And we see Icy Wind, which is fine. Houndour comes in now. Eradicate's -1, so I still outspeed Houndour. I mean, Fi can still knock it out with Aqua Jet. What does Missy do? Ominous Wind cannot knock out Fi. I'm going to switch you out. I'll go here. This will be Aqua Jet. Okay. Yeah, Hidden Power. Beautiful. And Arbok outspeeds Missy. So I can just bite KO. They're Bagon. They can Dragon Claw. It never kills. Does it kill Fi? Ever on crit? Crit will do 56 max. Okay. So I'll just go PP. They do Dragon Claw. Okay, and now Dragon Claw into Arbok. On a crit, you do 50. Okay. I'll just Aurora Beam. And this is Wing Attack, Aurora Beam. Beautiful. Beautiful and easy. Eradicate does feel like a cheat code for some of this. But I know the more that I use it here, the less I'll be able to use it in Forest. And Restless Split, and we're already level 26, right? We can bag this. So yeah, I'll try to avoid using Eradicate if possible on these next battles. Okay, but we got last battle before. This has always been seeking plus anything, really, again, in this Duskull. I mean, usually I don't care about KOing it turn 1. Seeking always baits out Umbreon. If I go 26, I can outspeed Oko Murkrow. Which we're going to have to go at least that high for Mars anyways. So we might as well go 26 on you. Okay, so that's lead. What else do we want? I mean, what beats this? I mean, I could go Breloom. Because I can Oko Umbreon. I just don't do anything in a Duskull. But if they see Murkrow outspeeding, then I will have Fi, who's at 26 and faster and kills every time. So I think that lead is fine. Bring Chestnut. I can probably use it since I need a little bit of experience on it. Okay, we're 24 on you. This seems fine. This is more World of Warcraft music. I didn't pre-sleep. That could be bad. Just dive, and I'll Mega Drain. Okay, they just confuse Ray, and they go Umbreon, so that's fine. I'm just gonna go Chestnut here as we Force Palm. As we get burned there. Now this is Rock Slide as I swap out. I'll just go Eek. Helping Hand Pluck hurts. But Ariados here. I can just Rock Slide. I'll Bite. Poison Fang does nothing. Okay, if we end up getting... I guess Arbok should outspeed here, right? Into this Ariados. We're -1 because we're intimidated. I guess I could Quick Claw. So I can never base it off of that. If I go Prinplup on Poison Fang, Helping Hand crit, I can die. What about Celery? What about Fit at 26? It's about the same. Okay, I mean, we're just not going to get Helping Hand and crit. Okay, we just get crit. So I'm so glad you did not click Helping Hand, or else my Prinplup would have been dead. Like 90% of the time. We made it to Mars. Still only one death. Okay, still one death. Save here. I have wiped to Mars in boxes like just as good as this and runs just as good as this. So let's not have that happen again today. Okay, so what we know is it's going to be Macargo lead into Skarmory, obviously. And then Fit is going to need to be level 27. Yeah, Fit is going to have to be 27. Unfortunately, we speed tie. No, we don't speed tie Gligar. We outspeed Gligar. Okay. The Cargo and Fit. These are the important guys, honestly. Rare Candy, you up. Aqua Ring? No thanks. Okay. After that, they can bring in Solrock, Gabite, Purugly. I don't think they can bring in Gligar. If it's Solrock, I'm just going to have to try to dive. If I was 28, I could guaranteed kill. Would that get better odds? Oh, it does give way better odds on Gligar. Honestly, we'd probably go 28. Fit isn't doing that much else the rest of the split. Gabite can crit kill me with sandstorm damage and such. I mean, I think it's like Arbok makes sense. Weezing makes a lot of sense too. And then Babu, I think, makes a ton of sense. Super defensive. Powder Snow, sure. Bug Bite. I don't know. I feel like Camouflage could be good. We actually don't need Bug Bite because we have Leech Life. We have 26. We get Razor Leaf there. And a lot of these I've gone Purugly. I think Purugly makes sense. I could also go Lopunny, or I could even go you for that fighting move into Purugly. The Purugly is scary to me. And this is the one thing that, like, just Okos. I think Arbok probably does come. Even though it takes a lot of super effective damage, it pairs well. I think I bait in a lot of good damage. This is scary-ish. So the plan is, with this team, we're getting double KO on the first turn. They're either getting Stealth Rock or Tailwind. I'd much rather it be Tailwind. That's fine. Okay. If they see my Seeking, they're going to bring in Purugly. If they see my Chestnut, they're first going to bring in or bring in Solrock, I guess. No, I think if Seeking, they go Purugly, then Solrock. And if they see Macargo. They bring in Gabite first. Gabite, then Solrock, maybe? If it's Gabite Purugly, we're good. Okay, I'm gonna pop some orange berries around for the team. Okay, and then we're gonna bedtime. Pre-sleep, everyone. All right, we'll save here. Come on, give me good Mars RNG. The RNG is kind of a big factor in this fight. We really want Deathless Mars here. And it's totally possible. Fire Spin plus Dive. They go for Tailwind, okay. They protect. And bring out Purugly. I think that's okay. How much does Purugly do to Fih? I mean, I never die unless it's crit. But I guess they could fake out. I'm just going to attempt to Will-O-Wisp Purugly. They're never going to Earthquake with Hippo. They do U-turn, but we live. And we get the thing off. Okay, this is good. Because Gabite can never Earthquake. I'm just going to do that. Going to Wisp. And I'm going to go out to Eek here for the Intimidate. Gabite protects, it's fine. As Return does nothing. Just Will-O-Wisp this turn. Yeah. And then I think I'm just going to cycle. Right? Although I could go Koopa. Or Fart. Both those are good. Or I could go Babu and bait an attack. Gabite protects again. Now this is definitely Will-O-Wisp as I protect. They Fire Fang, we get the Will-O-Wisp. Beautiful. I think I'll Fire... Oh, Gabite might just click Protect. Okay. I'm going to switch back into Eek here. Get the double Intimidate off. Gabite protects, beautiful. Okay. They go Solrock now. So Gabite is down to click Earthquake now. I'm going to attempt to Will-O-Wisp, and I'm also just going to Bite, I think. I guess they have Zen Headbutt. Zen Headbutt, actually, they always see kill on Arbok. Let's go Babu. They do Earthquake, and they Light Screen, and I miss. Okay, this is Will-O-Wisp still, and Protect. Gabite protects, that's great. We miss again. I need to hit one of these Wisps. Okay, go back to Eek. Gabite protects. We hit the Wisp. That's beautiful. Now it's just Recover. As we go back out to Babu, I think. Yeah. They do Earthquake again. No! Chestnut gets crit! Through so many Intimidates. Oh, that's so bad. Really? Fuck, man. What are the odds? How much damage did that do? Shoot, crit was always killing, so I was just baiting crits this whole fucking time. Damn, man. I'm gonna go fart. That sucks, man. Zen Headbutt does nothing. Thankfully. Losing Chestnut is so bad. How much does Fire Fang do? My Wormadam at 26. You're burned and minus -1,000,000. Not enough to kill. Okay. Now it's this stupid Gligar. This Gligar could beat me. Okay, I'm gonna go Fi. And I'm gonna Leech Life the Gligar. No. A Razor Leaf. They protect. Aerial Ace kills. What am I doing, man? Bite. We miss dive. I need to hit this dive. We miss and we die again. Are you kidding me? We lose 3 great Pokemon on Mars from getting unlucky. We should have been able to do that Deathless. I've never seen them protect turn 1 with Hippo, which kind of threw stuff off. Honestly, it was still fine without that. It's just we could not get crit on Chestnut. Rip Fit and the Wormadam that we just got. It wasn't the good kind of Wormadam, but still insanely unlucky. All right. It's getting pretty late for me, so I'm going to stop it right there. Thank you everyone who came to watch the stream and interacted. I really appreciate it. But we're going to head off there. I'll be back on either tomorrow night or definitely Tuesday at least. But yeah, that's about it.